Hi everyone, in this video we will see one of the real world example for recursion guys, that is Tower of Hanoi problem. What is this problem? You can observe the picture here. Here we have three rods guys, one is A, B and C. So I can say one as source, the middle one is auxiliary, the another one I can call it as destination. So when we have three rods with the names A, B and C, and at source we have n discs which are placed on the source rod. Okay, and your requirement is you have to move all the disks from source to destination. You have to move all the disks from source to destination by following certain rules guys. By following certain rules. Without rules anybody can able to move. You have to move only one disk at a time. You have to move only one disk at a time. And how the rods are placed here? Smaller disk will be placed at the larger disk, which means that always a larger disk should be placed at the bottom. I mean, a larger disk, I can say in other words, cannot be placed on a smaller disk. This is one more rule. And at a particular point of time, only top disk can be moved. Only the top disk can be moved guys. These are the three rules that you have to remember. And what is our requirement? Our goal is to move all the disk from source to destination by following these rules. Okay, sir, why you have taken this particular example means this is the best problem which can able to fit. If I want to move all the n disk, from source to destination, first I have to move the n-1 disk. Okay, so if I want to move n-1 disk, you have to move first n-2 disk. If I want to move n-2 disk, first you have to move n-3 disk. If you want to move n-3 disk, you have to move like that. Finally, you have to move first one smallest disk, then you have to move all the things. Okay, fine. So then what is the solution for this? Okay, the simple thing here is you have to move first n-1 disk from A to B guys, A to B, by using C as a mediator. Then move the largest disk to the last portion. I mean, if I am having three disks, let's say disk 1, disk 2, disk 3. What you can do? You try to move the disk in such a way that final outcome should be again the same order. So what I am trying to say is try to move the top two disk to this particular position. So if I am able to move in some way, I mean using the third one, you can move like this, and then last one you can place here. Then again move this one to the left side and place this one this side. Okay, so I am just giving some kind of illusion for you. Fine. So what you can do, if this is the aim, first I will try to move the third one, smallest one, to the last portion guys. The third one to the smallest portion. So let me count how many number of movements are also doing. Initially we don't have any kind of movements. Now as I have moved one smallest disk, the count will be 1. Next I am moving the next largest one. Yes. So how many times you have moved? 2 times you done. then you can move this one to here. So the count will be 3. The count will be 3. Okay, fine. Now how the structure look like? This contains the largest disk, this contains the like this, and the last disk will be empty. Now what you can do, you can move this to here. So how much count it will be? The count will be now 4. Don't get confused. You try to draw on your paper, you can able to get it understood. Fine. Now the structure is something look like this. This is empty, this will look like this, and the final destination contains already the largest disk at the last portion. Now what you can do, you can move this to here. So you will get here. Now the count will be 5, and now this you can move here 6. Then you can move the largest. Okay, I can write it again something like this. This is the smallest one. This will be the empty. This already placed with largest disk and the next small disk. Now we can place this to this side. Now the count will be 7. So when we have 3 disks, how many movements we require? 7 movements, which means that when we have n disk, how many movements are required is 2 power n minus 1, guys. 2 power n minus 1, which is important for actually gate. It's important for actually gate, right? When n equal to 3, you required 7 steps. When n equal to 4, you required 15 disk movements. 15 disk movements you require. So this is the problem. So for this, you have to implement the program. You have to implement the recursive program. So how you will do that? Okay. So can I write some C program? Only I will write the recursive function. The main function you can able to write it. Let's say the function name is Tower of Hanoi, which is not netting anything. I am going to take the parameters as total number of disks like n. What is the source? Source is A. And what is the auxiliary? Let's say instead of saying that source S, I will take it as small s, and auxiliary as small a, and destination as small t. I made it intentionally striking off to make it writing the code in a short manner. Fine. See guys, when the procedure is simple, when we have only one disk. When the total number of disks are 1, I can simply say that printf move one disk from which location to which location? %c to %c. What is that %c? Source to destination. Source to destination. And then I am going to stop the process. Observe it clearly. When I have only one disk, I have 3 poles are there, I have only one disk is there, right? So what is simplest solution? The simplest solution is you can directly move source to the destination. That is what I have written the code. And if we have more than one disk, which means that it will become under else case. So what is the requirement I mentioned there? Try to move n minus 1 disk. Try to move n minus 1 disk to auxiliary using destination as the mediator. So based on that logic, I will try to write here Tower of Hanoi. You have to move n minus 1 disk. From where to where? Source to which location you have to move? What is the destination with respect to this point? Auxiliary. Observe it. auxiliary. So source to auxiliary you have to move. What is the mediator you have to use? Destination as the mediator. Okay, you might get confused. Try to trace out, you will get the clear idea. Printf, then move disk number from %c to %c. So what is disk number? N comma source comma destination. And then finally what you can do, guys, the remaining n minus 1 disk. Observe it, this particular example. Once we did this to here, this to here, I mean you have moved all n minus 1 disk to this location. What about the remaining n minus 1 disk you have to place? Move to the again the other side. Move this to the left side. So auxiliary to destination you have to move. So I can say that auxiliary to destination using source as a mediator. So you have to make it more clear. You should not get confused the terminology what I am trying to hear. I have just have interchanged the terminologies here. So you can call the 3 disk, it will work as per the requirement. So if you want, you can just have a trace out it, like in the earlier videos I have just explained how to trace out the recursion example. So if you are able to trace out it, you will get the same kind of output. Okay, fine guys, I hope you understood clearly. Thank you.